Uh,
Lease the 2018 Ioniq for just $199 a month.
okay. Here's my phone's too big.
60 months. Only at your Southern California Hyundai dealer.
This summer, don't miss SeaWorld's all-new multi-launch coaster, Electric Eel. San Diego's tallest, fastest ride with the only upside-down view of Mission Bay. Get single-day tickets for only $55.
A welfare check in Orange County turned into a visit that neither police nor the patient expected. NBC4's Hetty Chang shows us how music brought hope in the most surprising way.
The piano in Joy Grant's living room hasn't been played in years.
I haven't been able to sit at that piano for probably over 10 years.
Decades of back pain and a devastating heart attack left Joy bedridden in her Santa Ana home. And on Thursday, she says all of it got to be too much.
Even on medication.
Hey Ariana, what is up?
Uncontrollable.
Joy's caregiver worried for her.
Sorry guys, I'm just setting up my laptop so I can see your guys' comments because I can't see it while it's on the tripod. I'm about to play right now. I'm just gonna set up everything.
And that's when
Oh, wait,
Santa Ana
wrong button.
officer Robert Velasco turned this welfare check into a surprise concert.
Thank you.
Just to be able to hear it again was so heartwarming and
Remember guys, I'm working on super chat, so if you want to donate so we can reach the microphone milestone, that would be really
Officer Velasco
appreciated.
returned for an encore performance.
Okay, so far so good. Let's just start.
I know that I was able to make a connection with her.
And perhaps saving a life too.
I'm just so thankful to the officer
Okay.
for letting me know that I'm not getting this right.
In Santa Ana, Hetty Chang, NBC4 News.
Okay, now you guys can start commenting if you want.
Officer Velasco says he plans to visit Joy regularly, and he says he may even compose a song for her next time.
My favorite story of the day for sure.
I can see your guys' comments now.
All right, Michael and Caroline, and now at 5, a man knocked out.
What's
for
up,
no
bro?
reason, taken to the hospital with serious injuries. Now
Oh,
police need
snap.
your help to find the attacker. Good evening, everyone. I'm Colin Williams.
What's up, boys? Come at me, yo. Never mind. Let's go to, I'm getting out of this match.
Unprovoked attack that took place here just in front of this In-N-Out Burger located
I need one more
on
chest to
Venice
find and
Boulevard.
like,
It was caught on that security
but
camera mounted
it was on the
just
other
outside
side,
the business.
so
Part of that video released
what was the
today
point? Oh, 3
by
seconds, let's go.
LAPD.
What up? Cancel, no.
The video begins
What is
with
it?
These 3 people walking up to the curb.
It's the
Keep a
same
close
thing?
watch on the man
Flippin'
in a black
incredible.
t-shirt. Within seconds, he approaches this 28-year-old man in a hoodie.
Nice.
Witnesses say no words are exchanged. And for
Oh,
no
now you guys
reason,
know it's an
the
item
man
shop. The
punches
same
him,
thing, just
knocking him to the
New
ground
Emo
unconscious.
and Rocket
The man in
Rodeo's
the
back.
white t-shirt takes off with friends
Let's check.
following behind him. Are you surprised to see this video?
Not really.
Talking about
Same
how the
thing.
condition did not show his face, a man named William says he was also attacked a few months ago by a different person
It's
just
a different
outside the In-N-Out
family.
Burger.
Yeah, it's the same thing. I mean, no one really
And
bought
back to
it.
this latest attack, the 28-year-old in this video was blindsided at 8:30 Saturday night on June 30th. Investigators say he suffered severe
Flippin'
head
incredible.
injuries and
Flip on
remains
him, flex on
hospitalized.
him.
Now, another look at the security video. We're slowing it down.
I don't really
with a
like
closer look
it.
at what happened. The female security guard
It's
was
okay.
talking to the victim moments before he was
Just
punched.
won't make it
And
into
watch
my
as the
roster.
man brushed up against the security guard. She doesn't stop him. The man takes off with another male and female. And detectives say the man left in a white four-wheel sedan is unknown. If he is in the gang, the police are actively searching for him. Now, I did reach out to the security company trying to talk to that security guard, but so far my calls have gone unanswered. Reporting live, I'm Jane Yamamoto, NBC News.
All right, Jane, thank you for that. Tragic accident now that could end with
get him.
criminal charges.
Kill
A
him.
toddler,
Top
under
the
2 years
button.
old, shot and killed after a 4-year-old cousin finds a gun in their
Talk
home.
about your wound.
NBC4 is
Snap.
in live
Oh,
right
come
now
at
in
me
Muscoy.
with that
That's in San
83,
Bernardino
boy.
County, where some of the family members and neighbors out there.
Don't
Tony?
talk about my boss, boy. You got, you gonna stop, boy. When I finish my boss, boy. Yeah, purple Lamborghini, don't talk about that. Hot dog, it's mine to savor. Oh, no.
This is the father of the 2-year-old girl. He politely declined when we tried to talk to him, and it's understandable why. At around
Started
9:15
streaming
this morning,
5
neighbors on
minutes
Duffy Street
ago,
heard
and
screams
JP
coming from this home, followed shortly by
Should I change my
sounds of
profile
sirens.
picture? And if yes, just tell me what I should change it to. Like, just change it to a random thing, because I could edit something, like I did with Oprah. I didn't find that off Google. I found the background off Google. But I just pasted the hearts on her eyes.
Investigators say it's unclear how he got his hands on a loaded gun.
There were a handful of adults inside the home when the shooting occurred.
By the way, super chat's coming. Super duper chat. Super duper chat's coming.
With emotion.
Yeah, that was her only daughter.
Super duper.
The little girl's great uncle told us that family members also don't know how the boy got the gun. He confirmed
final
this
test.
picture of the victim and said her name was Aaliyah.
It's
As
trash
investigators
pistols.
try to
That's my
piece
name for
together
them, because
exactly
it's
what
true.
happened, neighbors are hoping parents hear this message.
Have a gun safe, if not, a strong lock, something with a lock on it, so this type of situation won't ever happen again.
Now, I just checked with sheriff's investigators.
So how's
and they say
everyone's
so
day
far no one
doing?
has been
I
arrested,
think
but they
everyone's
also
doing
say
swell.
that could possibly change. Reporting live in Muscoy, I'm Tony
If
Shen,
you're not,
NBC4
I'm
News.
super sorry.
Thank you for that, Tony.
And
The
you are
LAPD says
awesome.
it was your tips that helped catch the accused preppy predator. Alan Lanier surrendered after the Panga station this afternoon. Officers say he is the man
Stuff's
on the
about to get
surveillance tape
intense when I
seen
get mad.
rubbing against women while shopping at Canoga Park in Woodland Hills. Tips poured in after we first told you about this story yesterday on the news at this hour. The 22-year-old lives in Winnetka.
I need a shotgun.
He now faces felony sexual battery charges.
And new video shows the windy conditions in the Inland Empire right now. Our photographer just sent us this video. This is Rancho Cucamonga. There are also some pop-up thunderstorms in the mountains and the high deserts today. And, oh yes, there's a big heat up
I
on the
very
way.
much
Lots
need
going on. If it's attracting at all, in your first alert
a
forecast.
shotgun.
Wait, Tommy, the winds have changed. We're drying the air out. We maintain the
Close
same
combat,
temperatures,
you know,
but
only
big
true
temperature changes are on the way. We have very little
Like
activity
players
today,
would
except
know why I
upslope
need a
showers
shotgun more than
in the
anything.
San Bernardino
Actually, I need
Mountains,
mats more than
north.
anything.
Press slide up to the
You need a
eastern
shotgun
areas of the
for
50s. Yesterday, the
to
day
get into a
before,
build
we're
battle.
activity
It's either
up
that or
to the
nothing
left, so
else.
much
Assault
today.
rifle doesn't help at all.
Relative humidity is going down. We'll show
Because
you.
shotgun's
These are
supposed to be
the
for
peaks
close
of the day.
range. Once you get the high ground, you see him at the bottom, hit him with that shotgun, or if they're all the way at the bottom trying to knock it down, hit him with that assault rifle. If they die, you die. Or opposite. You died, they alive, or did you kill them before they knock you?
With 82 degrees downtown. And more
Or you're in
importantly,
squads
your
and
comfort is being restored for
your
a couple
teammate
days.
revives you, which would be super lucky.
Down to normal. 25
Anyway,
to
I'm not
30%
lucky.
was
I have
normal.
trash
So we're kind of
pistols.
abnormal on the coastal side. That doesn't
They're
count
called
because
trash
of the marine
pistols because
influence.
they're trash.
But we're a little closer to
Man,
normal
what's my
today.
trash pistol?
Certain
Oh,
comfort
trash.
has been restored
Like
just
trash.
momentarily. But we got to talk
What's up,
about
man?
next week. The National Weather Service
Trash
has already
pistols.
issued an excessive
Basketball.
heat warning.
Let's play
Monday
some
to
golf,
Thursday,
brother.
all areas covered in red
Yeets.
could go 100 to 115. We'll break records.
Geez, my
I'll
voice
show you
has
this
changed
means
a lot.
for your area. We'll parse out the weekend and the hottest days next Tuesday and Wednesday. All my first alert forecast.
I'm not sure whether we should be looking forward to that or
Not.
okay. Homeowners in Corona were busy today cleaning up after yesterday's close call with flames from the Skyland fire. The fire kept firefighters and homeowners on their toes last night, and now, on the day after, many were out to clean up the fire retardant that was left behind. Not one home was destroyed. Before it was out, 250 acres of dry brush had burned.
Terrible accident to tell you about on a construction site in Pomona. A worker killed after he was pinned underneath a forklift there, and we just learned the victim's father also works on that very
Okay,
same
since we're in the middle,
job
we're about to get into
site.
some
Firefighters rushed to the
action.
site near the
If you
eastbound
have
10
been
freeway at
waiting.
Kellogg Drive around 9:40 this morning. They say the worker fell 30 feet and was pinned beneath the forklift when
Let's
they
go.
arrived. He was pronounced dead
Okay,
at the
so
scene.
far
His
no
name
good.
has not been released.
I even have a shotgun. I
President
want
Trump
to
is now
I just
dealing
have
with
trash
yet
pistols
another
and whatever this
controversy.
is.
His former personal
SMG.
attorney reportedly secretly recorded a
I
conversation
hate how they killed the
discussing
regular
buying the
SMG.
rights to a
That was
story
a bad
involving an
move.
alleged affair and a former Playboy
Because we all use
playmate.
SMG for
NBC
everything,
4's Conan
even the
Nolan
silenced
has the
one.
details now
SMG is
from
the
our
most
newsroom.
important.
Conan?
Hi, Chuck.
It
According
was
to the New
dear
York
race
Times,
to
the
our
president,
hearts.
who was a businessman at the time, 2 months before the election, did not know he was being recorded.
I have a heavy shotgun. There we go, heavy shotgun, but that's for metal.
And that
I'm
recording
not
is now in the
gonna-
hands of the FBI.
I'll try to get
President
500.
Donald Trump on his way to his New Jersey resort for the weekend, remaining silent on his former attorney and the plaintiff. Did Michael Cohen betray you, Mr. President? The New York Times reports the president's former attorney, Michael Cohen, secretly recorded a face-to-face conversation with Mr. Trump 2 months before the 2016 presidential election. The topic? Karen McDougal, the Los Angeles model and former Playboy Playmate of the Year, who says she had a 10-month affair with the president starting in 2006, shortly after Melania Trump gave birth to the couple's son, Barron. That the president and his attorney discussed a payment that was made to secure the rights to McDougal's story about the affair.
It shows that the president knew about these payments, and when the campaign said at the beginning of November that they didn't know anything about this, that's not true.
The former Playboy model told CNN that she had earlier sold the rights to her story to the National Enquirer, but the tabloid never published the story. The publisher of the Enquirer is a longtime friend of Mr. Trump's. Newport Beach attorney Michael Avenatti represents Stormy Daniels, who also claimed a relationship with the president.
You know, there's not just one tape, there's multiple tapes.
Meanwhile, NBC News reports the president is upset with his director of national intelligence, Dan Coates, for this comment made yesterday at a conference in Aspen, Colorado.
The White House has announced on Twitter that Vladimir Putin is coming to the White House in the fall.
Members of the White House apparently telling NBC the president thought that Mr. Coates was laughing at him when he learned for the first time that Vladimir Putin has been invited to the White House this fall. I'm Conan Miller, NBC 4 News.
All right, Conan, thank you for that. Now, a tragedy on the water. 17 people killed when their boat capsizes in heavy storm there. Coming up next, why this accident
There
was
we go.
so
We got a
devastating for
shotgun
one
now.
particular family. Also, a father hit and killed on the freeway. The plea from that man's family to find the semi-truck driver.
Oh, we need now an assault rifle and we're
And
all
why the
good.
Guardians of the Galaxy are looking for a new director.
What? Why?
There's no reason to stay up until 11.
Guardians of the Galaxy can be directed by anyone. It doesn't have to be just one person.
More coverage at 11. More breaking news. More
You
first
don't need
alert
just one
weather.
special
More
person.
news
When you
chopper
get your
photos.
person,
More
you stick with that person.
investigations. Chuck, Colleen, Fritz, Fred. More experience for you. So no matter how you watch them, it's a no-brainer. Get more and call on me before you call it a night. C4 News at 11 for you.
To the friends who never back out.
Come on, Papa, tell me.
Okay.
What'd you get?
Always up for another round.
Oh, that's the new one?
For a limited time,
Oh.
this app,
Come on.
Okay. I'm just gonna die real quick.
Let your perfect drive come together at the Lincoln Summer Invitation Sales Event. California residents use the Lincoln M3C for $2.99 a month, only at your Lincoln dealer.
Spam. Don't knock it till you try it. Sizzle, fork,
Yeah, at least I got a kill. Okay, I will be right back. Stream. Oh.
The Hyundai Epic Summer Sales Event. With select SUVs starting around $20K, this summer is going to be epic. Now lease the 2018 Hyundai Tucson.
Oh my god, 4,000 XP. I'm grinding all day, stream.
Only at your SoCal Hyundai dealers.
As the nation's largest community-inspired health plan,
LA Care has been elevating healthcare across Los Angeles County for over 20 years. LA Care, for all of LA. To learn more, visit lacare.org.
My father passed his truck down to me. That's the same thing I want to do with you.
It's an emotional thing to watch a child grow up, especially get behind the wheel.
I want to keep, stacking up the memories and the miles and the years.
He's going to get mine, but I'm going to get a new one.
When it's time for your old Chevy truck to become their new Chevy truck, there's Truck Month. Get 18% of MSRP cash back on all Silverado 1500 crew cab LT pickups when you finance with GM Financial. That's $9,000 on this Silverado. Plus, during Truck Month, make no monthly payments for 90 days.
To the friends who never back out. The ones who say hell yeah to happy hour. Always up for another round. TGIF Fridays gives you endless apps. For a limited time, endless apps, $10.
Yeah. 4 life sentences without the possibility of parole. That is the punishment handed down to Kyle Hapley today, a former marijuana grower, convicted of kidnapping, torture, and mayhem. The 38-year-old showed no emotion in court today during the sentencing. Prosecutors say he worked with 2 others when they took a competing pot dealer to the Mojave Desert, where they tortured him and a woman, cutting off his genitals while she was forced to listen. The woman managed to free herself, but the man, known as John Doe, could not escape.
The damage to my genital area has not only been physically painful, but has caused ongoing mental distress and is a near constant reminder of what happened to me.
She's understandably devastated because when he listens to this ruling on the part of the court, he essentially says, my life is over.
Prosecutors say the mastermind behind the 2012 torture case was this man, Hosan Nairi. He was awaiting trial when he escaped from the Orange County Jail in 2016.
A beloved father of 6 driving home from work is killed when a big rig set off a chain reaction accident on the 60 freeway in Walnut, and the trucker never bothered to stop. NBC4's Kim Baldonado is live for she's in Baldwin Park this evening. The victim's family is calling on that driver to step up and do the right thing. Kim?
They are, Chuck, and they're offering a $5,000 reward to help bring that hit-and-run driver to justice. It's a family that is devastated over the sudden loss of his father of 6. Family members say Daniel Gutierrez was a devoted husband, a caring father, and hard worker, often putting in 12 to 14-hour days to support his wife and 6 children. Their world has now been turned upside down after he was killed by a hit-and-run driver.
My husband was just a wonderful, amazing husband and father. And he didn't deserve for this to happen to him.
Gutierrez was riding his motorcycle from his job in Los Angeles to his home in Riverside. He was on the 60 freeway in Baldwin Park about 8 p.m. on July 10th when a red tractor trailer like this one caused a 4-car chain reaction crash, which killed Gutierrez. The truck driver then got off at Grand Avenue and kept going.
Knowing that somebody just did this and just feels like they got away with it is just, it's awful for us.
CHP investigators hope someone will recognize this red tractor trailer with front bumper damage.
We've gone through all the cameras down off of Valley, off of Grand Avenue. Gas stations we're continuing to exhaust everything we have.
Gutierrez's wife says she'll never forget his last phone call.
He just had called me right before he was leaving. He always called me and said he's on his way. I said, I have your dinner ready for you and see you in about an hour. Love you.
Now, with so many people having dash-mounted GoPros in their cars or on their motorcycles, CHP is hoping someone captured that red truck either before or after the crash. And I have to tell you, since we first brought you this story at 4 o'clock, the CHP here in Baldwin Park says they are getting calls. Reporting live from Baldwin Park, Kim Baldonado, NBC4 News.
All right, Kim, thank you for that. And right now, all southbound lanes on the 110 freeway are finally back open after a cement truck overturned, creating really quite a mess of traffic out there for a Friday afternoon. This is what it looked like earlier just south of Carson as the crews worked for hours to clean up this mess and all the spilled cement out there. At one point, 3 lanes were blocked, prompting a signal alert that went on for hours. One person was taken to the hospital.
Happening later tonight, fans of Lincoln Park singer Chester Bennington will be getting together in Santa Monica for a candlelight vigil. This is the first anniversary of Bennington's suicide. His band posting this photo on their Instagram page. The caption saying in part, Eternally grateful for the love, life, and creative passion you shared with us and the world. We miss you more than words can express. Tonight's vigil will begin at 6:30. That's at Crescent Bay Point Park. If you or someone you know is experiencing suicidal thoughts, call 911 or the National Suicide Prevention Hotline. Here's their number. It's 1-800-273-8255.
At least 17 people are now dead, some of them children, when a tourist boat capsized and sank during this thunderstorm on a lake in Missouri. We are now learning that 9 of the 17 dead were actually from one family in Minneapolis. 2 other members of that family survived. Officials say 2 duck boats were heading back to land when they got caught in a thunderstorm that created very high winds, 60 miles an hour coming across the lake there. Only one of those boats made it back to land.
But you'll try to figure out the life vest issue. We'll try to figure out, was it operator error? You know, who was in the water? Should they have been in the water?
This happened right around Branson, Missouri. More than a dozen passengers survived the accident.
We have some new video now of a tornado touching down in southern Indiana this afternoon as the Midwest is really getting battered from unstable air. A storm chaser shot the video. Later, confirmation by the National Weather Service that yes, this was in fact a tornado. The twister touched down just west of Louisville.
Escora saw it 7.
We'll gather. While we've got a moment, why don't we send it down to Maria Taylor? She's with Gucci Onyewu, a longtime member of the U.S. men's national team, but also the pride of Montgomery County, Maryland, my home county. So shout out Gucci.
Just so you know, Sebastian just gave you a great shout out. The pride of Montgomery County, Maryland. That's you claiming it, right? Go ahead, get on the mic.
Oh, I didn't know we're on it.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't even know we're on it.
Yes. So you've been to a couple of World Cups. You've played in them. You know the power and the unifying.
Allegedly, yeah.
Allegedly, that soccer has. I mean, what's it like to be here for the first unified cup?
This is awesome. Obviously, everything that Special Olympics does is wonderful. You know, basically everything they do is at the core of sport. You know, so you see the joy, you see the love, and everybody that participates, and I love what they're doing, and I love being a part of it.
Yeah, you've been a big supporter of Special Olympics.
Yeah, definitely. I got involved about 5 years ago. I was involved in the Summer Games in LA, the Winter Games in Austria, and a couple other games in the area of Washington, D.C. So, any
moments that you remember most and stick out to you?
Well, today it was funny playing in the game with Tim Schreiber, and I was trying to tackle him. I told him in the locker room that I'm going to get him before the game, and it was a good time. It was a good time.
Did you win?
You know, it's not necessarily how you win or lose, it's how you play the game. And, you know, this is all inclusion and unified, and, you know, I wasn't keeping track of the score at the end of the game.
Well spoken, well spoken. When you think about maybe the impact of 50 years of Special Olympics, what does that mean to you, and maybe even where you see the revolution going, because that's what we're talking about.
Definitely, if you look at the 50 years and the progress of the programs and the impacts that they've made in a lot of people's lives, you know, it's you know, it metamorphosized from such a small effort to now like a grand stage movement, really. And Maria Shriver had a vision, and it's come into fruition today, and I'm just so grateful to be a part of it.
I know you've been watching a little bit of the male final. What have you seen so far from the athletes?
I've seen a lot of passion in this game, a lot of fouls, but that can be understood. It's a final, you know, and you're playing to win, and I love seeing these players out here, you know, playing like their heart's on the line, and you know, they really want to win.
They probably got it from you since you're trying to get a foul.
I don't know who they got it from, but I know they're going for it.
Yeah. All right, they'll continue to go for it. Thank you so much for joining us. Back to you, Sebastian.
Thank you very much, Maria. You know, a skinny guy like me tells you this match is physical, it's one thing. When Gooch tells you it's physical, you know what's up.
The best name on the back line ever for the U.S. men's national team, Gooch. I used to yell that in celebration. It was anchoring the...
Is that Jen?
I didn't see that last year. I didn't see
the
my plan works best for you.
It's been ruled by the military rather than politicians for nearly half its existence.
So, Rev, as a man of...
Use old tonight.
Help protect your identity. Angels. The driver admits the fight is his, only adding to the many problems he's having today.
Powerful odor control is activated.
All going in the same direction.
Sends it towards the right center field gap. On a bounce, it hits the bottom of the wall. Yelich with a one-out double.
Well, he just hits. You're wondering if guys, they make the All-Star team, start the second half, are they going to pick up where they left off? Christian Yelich, yes, he picks up right where he left off. Just stays on the ball. Lefty versus lefty, that doesn't matter. It doesn't play into his foot. He goes out there and he just attacks and drives it to center field.
And all three hitters at the top of the order were all-stars for the National League this year, including this guy. Who out of the three, Yelich and Aguilar, no doubt the least likely. He takes the first pitch low and inside, and it's 1-0. 24 home runs to lead the National League for a guy who's getting his first opportunity to be an everyday player here at the age of 28.
He's a small guy. So I'm wondering where the power comes from.
Takes ball two. Aguilar, former Cleveland Indian. Played 35 games for the Indians over a 3-year stretch, but it just wasn't looking like he was going to get a full-time opportunity, so he asked to be released. The Indians did. He figured he'd go play in Japan or Korea. Swings and misses 2-1. The Brewers picked him up. Spent his first full year in the majors last year after 9 seasons, mostly in the minors. Even last year, though, he was a backup. Derek Thames at first. Got Yelich at second with 1 out, and on a 2-1. He takes strike 2. Usually not going to get the call when you miss your spot by that much.
Well, we've seen 2 already for Rich Hill. Look at where Austin Barnes is set up. He's looking for that fastball down and away, and the fact that you have to reach that far.
Now 2-2. Trying to go to the outside corner, full count. On a payoff, Aguilar takes ball 4. First walk of the day issued by Hill, and they're first and second with 1 out. So both teams have had this situation right off of the get-go at first and second and 1 out. Dodgers were unable to cash in. Travis Shaw with an opportunity here for the Brewers. Corner for strike 1. So put the heavy shift on for Shaw.
This is also something that Machado can't necessarily just do in your first day here during batting practice, but seeing how people feed you for double play balls in second base. And then also one thing is that you practice with a guy, usually during BP, you practice with them. You know, up the middle, your second baseman you're going to play, see how he feeds it, try to get a view. But rarely do you go out there and say, listen, I need the third baseman to practice and throw it to me because I'm doing the shift and I'm going to catch it from him, you know. There's just more now in the game with all of these shifts that you have to realize and try to go practice. And one batting practice before the game isn't going to do it.
On ball, 2 strikes. Here comes Hill. The count evens up. For Manny Machado, there's been some of it made about his defensive metrics in short being bad. But the consensus for people who watch him play every day in Baltimore is that those numbers are really skewed by being a very small sample size, just a half a season. Hill strikes out Shaw. 2 gone here in the first. You go back to his days at third base, a 2-time Gold Glover. Not just Gold Gloves, but a Platinum Glove is the best fielder regardless of position. And plus, anybody that comes to the Dodgers talks about the boost that they get from the Dodgers' advanced position. Two on, 2 out. Tyler Saladino celebrating his 29th birthday today. He takes a strike as Yelich steals third, something the Brewers do more than anybody. At the corners with 2 out.
Unfortunately for the Dodgers, Aguilar at first didn't recognize Yelich going and couldn't get a jump, so he ended up staying there.
On a strike, and we check in with Alana.
Well, guys, we know that Manny Machado has played a significant amount of time with the Orioles at third base all of this year so far at the shortstop position. But Dave Roberts wants him to just focus on being the primary shortstop for the time being. Dave Roberts saying that he's not going to even have him take ground balls at third base for about 2 to 3 weeks. Wants him to be able to just get used to the shortstop position with these teammates and get acclimated to his new club.
Alana. Of course, there's Justin Turner, who's your everyday third baseman, but still dealing with managing that wrist. And right now, the hip and groin bothering him some. So potential to make some starts there moving forward. Not for a bit, though. Saladino swings over a curve and Hill's out of a first-inning jam, similar to the way Wade Miley operated after an inning in Milwaukee. No score.
Here we go. To make sure my new $4.99 Spicy Chicken Club combo is a great deal, I asked a sales expert.
It's amazing, Jack. You get a spicy, crispy chicken breast, hickory smoked bacon, and melted cheese on toasted sourdough, plus fries and a drink, all for just $4.99.
You said it, Stanley.
Ow. Wait, what's happening?
Really? Stanley, you're deflating!
So cold.
We need a doctor!
Jack, tell my wife I love her.
Try my new $4.99 Spicy Chicken Club combo. Another great deal from Jack in the Box.
With Spectrum Business, the price we quote is the price you pay. Business internet speed starting at 100 megabits per second, just $44.99 a month. Plus advanced voice, just $29.99 a month. No added voice taxes and no hidden fees. Call 844-300-3136. Now with other providers, they tell you one price, but it's not what you'll pay. Not only will you get slower internet, they'll also charge extra fees and voice taxes. Plus, you could be stuck in a contract, locked into higher prices for years. All their surprises really add up. So switch to Spectrum Business today and get faster internet speeds for only $44.99 a month when bundled with advanced voice for just $29.99 a month. No added voice taxes, hidden fees, or contracts, and no surprises. Call 844-300-3136 and start saving.
Dodgers, Brewers, tomorrow at 4 on Sportsnet LA.
Both teams in the first inning opportunity, but both pitchers able to wiggle out, and no score as we go to the second. Manny Machado taking the number 8, previously worn by Bob Aaron. As Cody Bellinger takes strike 1 from Wade Miley. Never did ask Muncy about taking 13, which he'd worn for his entire career prior. Alana reported that he looked at 8 as kind of a fresh start. Bellinger pokes one down the line, foul, and it stays at 0-2. There's that, and more than him being a Cal Ripken Jr. guy, he's a big Kobe Bryant guy. In fact, such a big Kobe guy that he has a dog named Kobe, and that's number 8. That's no pitch. First time a Dodgers warning since Shane Victorino in his short stay with the team a few years back. Bellinger lays off 1-2.
Okay, I'm back.
Yourself to the fans. Why 8 pop?
Sorry that took forever.
And then they asked him, "Are you a LeBron fan?" He goes, "Yes, yeah."
Yo, when I hit level 29, I'm gonna get the mask. Oh my god.
It's a good time to be an LA sports fan. Bellinger chases a fastball up to Miley as his
red
first
line
strikeout
better.
of the game.
Oh my god, I'm just like, whoa!
10 games above 500, but that is a long way from where they were in mid-May. 8.5 back, 10 games.
Give me Hunter Rifle and I'm gonna be like, oh shoot!
June, but kept on rolling through June and early July. The fastest team since 1955 from 10 games below 500 to 10 games.
Kill him, mate.
Logan Forsythe taking ball 1.
Prior to that turnaround, and talked about the Dodger team just not being in sync. Offense would not be there. When the pitching was there. And then when the pitching had some hiccups, the offense wasn't there. And I really think from the offensive side,
Red tail.
Things started to turn around when Justin Turner got off the DL. And that's when things really started to click. Just putting him in the lineup. And I think guys also started getting a better rhythm, having better at-bats on a more consistent
Let's
basis.
go. We're going to retail.
He definitely had an impact, despite whether his numbers may
Let's
not
go.
be there, what we've seen since he's been in that Dodger uniform. The guys have felt it, the guys have seen it, and have benefited. And now you have another great at-bat there in Manny Machado. The key is when you have guys like that you just don't relax and just say, okay, these big bats, these guys now can carry, so we can relax here. Still got to do your job.
Forsythe grounds one to short. Saladino is there. 2 away here in the second. Yet almost corresponds exactly with when Turner came healthy.
Sorry if my singing is annoying.
Was activated 2 days before. They avoided the sweep that day.
Bravo, I thought there was no chest.
Opened the stretch where they
You got me triggered, Fortnite.
2 gone in the second, and here's
Fortnite triggered my baby brother.
By the way, we are at some
He
point
broke my computer.
General manager
Oh, correct.
The inside take on how that
So
deal went
close
down.
to that mask. I could already feel it.
2-0 on.
I can feel it.
Maybe we'll get a preview of what's still to come.
See how many more selfies Matt Kemp can get.
Hey, all day, every day.
2-1. Barnes is a guy who showed some encouraging signs late in that first half. Dodgers very encouraged of chances that he can break out. Takes ball 3. Back closer to the form of 2017. Of course, took over the starting job. This one over short, but Saladino backs up and catches it, and Wade Miley's got a 1-2-3 second.
Nacho fries are back at Taco Bell. The ads are everywhere. With Mexican spices and more nacho cheese sauce. One thing's for sure. It's nacho fries! Nacho fries are back. Now serving at Taco Bell.
Another pair of satisfying emotions. Looks to me like elation and maybe some amazement. It's part of the Honda Summer Spectacular Event experience. You could say satisfaction comes standard, just like the Honda Accord comes standard with a luxurious roomy interior. All at the Honda Summer Spectacular Event.
We see it all the time.
Visit your local Honda dealer and test drive the Honda Accord, 2018's North American Car of the Year.
Think summer. Think fun. Think about you. It's your time. It's time to do what you want. It's time with friends. It's time to grab a bite. It's time. It's Morongo time. Morongo. Good times.
It's the summer of Jeep. Time to get out there in the most awarded and best-selling SUV lineup. With legendary capability
Mike says, almost at just a point.
and the ultimate in-car experience, who knows where the adventure will take you.
To be honest, I never knew that this guy was gonna come at me with a syringe. I thought he was just gonna say hello and hello, senor.
Well, fans,
my
MLB.tv is now available at a lower price. For $82.99, watch every
This guy just likes me to
out-of-market
jerk.
regular season game live or on demand. Blackout and other restrictions apply. Visit MLB.tv to take advantage
I
of
don't
this
really care
special
if I'm finding names now.
Good thing they've got the shade there. Good thing Miller Park has a roof on it. Rain all weekend here in Milwaukee. In fact, rain much of the road trip is looking ahead of the weather in Philadelphia. Part of the time in Atlanta. Not so lucky as far as the roof in those two cities. Hoping that forecast clears up as this 10-game road trip opens the second half.
Carry me
Open the second inning for the Brewers. Rich Hill starts him with a fastball that catches the bottom of the zone, strike one.
Where
So far,
are
it's been a very pitcher-friendly zone from
say we sit there waiting for you.
Curve lands
We
and it's
could
0-2.
for you.
All 4 outs.
In
Via
the
the strikeout for Hill so far.
We touched on it coming to the game.
Flip, yes.
Rich Hill is coming off the DL. At approximately 35 strikeouts.
One more slurp and we're good, boys. Boys and girls. Boys.
Prior to him going on the DL.
Here's Manny Pena.
The one thing he has done really well is limited batting average against with runners in scoring position. We saw that at last inning coming into today's game. They're hitting just 100 off of them with runners in scoring position.
Yeah, the Brewers in that first
I took a turn, am I right, boys?
with 1 out, he was able to get out of it. Holding true to form. Ahead of Pena 1-2.
$59? Are you out of your mind? Legit.
First game back for Pena.
I'm just saying, it's all legit, bros.
Several games in a row coming into
It's
this
not kidding.
second
I'm
half.
not kidding, by the
Really
way.
awful injury luck lately.
If you think I
At
am,
the
I'm
end of
not
the second
kidding.
half with 7 players on the disabled list.
I'm not
Pena with this
kidding,
last
to be
week of the
sure of
first half with a
you.
biceps injury.
It's not, there's a launch
Takes him,
pad.
it's 2-2. No Ryan Braun right now.
Let's go get it. Launch pad, launch pad. Talk about the pump pad. Launch pad, launch pad. Ay, launch
It's a
pad.
softly hit bounce to the four-sided second. Measures it up and throws him out 2 away.
Yay, let's go get them. Let's go, let's go get him. I heard a drop.
Doctors have had as well. I guarantee you, both these teams, both these managers.
What's a drop?
We're just going to feel sorry for them. Got to go out there, get through the
Chicken noodle soup. What's a drop?
the organization to get through.
Here's Keon Broxton with 2 out. The base is empty. Broxton back
Second
in the
then.
majors largely because of those injuries. Fastball for strike 1.
Well, might take them bandages. Will hurt you. Will actually make you better scientifically and mentally. Your brain power will drop to 0 if you take too much. I'm not kidding. Take too much, you'll pass out and die. No joke. You'll actually really die. Sorry. Probably shouldn't have given you like 15,000. You're gonna like pass out in the next 2 seconds. I think he already passed out. Yeah, he's already passed out. Aiden! Aiden!
Looks like Farhan Zaid is going to join us for the top of the third.
Aiden.
We'll get him to break down
Aiden, what you doing, mate?
How
my foot?
Bill Taylor Machado. A 2-2. Curve breaks inside. Broxton able to lay off.
How my foot? Someone get this man! What are you doing? Someone get this man! Some chocolate! Come on! Someone get this man turkey legs. You can admit that was an awesome fight. I mean, to be honest, that was intensely awesome.
Turning the lineup over to get Wade Miley up to the plate.
That was awesome. Just saying, if you know, chat, just love to say. Oh my God, who has all of these?
And that's that of the second. No score.
Jeez, man.
The Ford Summer Sales Event is a great time to get a new Ford SUV with 0% for 72 months plus $1,000 cash back. Whether it's an Escape, Edge, or a Ford SUV has the newest tech you want. So if you're heading to the mountains, going to the beach, or anywhere else,
I know someone.
Ford SUV is a great way to get there. Now with 0% APR for 72 months, you can get $7,300.
I killed someone, mate.
Dang
Dang it! Someone kill him! Oh, I died. Well, at least I got that kill, sucker. Ha ha ha. Get wrecked, mate. Get absolutely stubbed. You're trash, just saying. Trash, you hear? You're actually trash, mate. You're garbage. You're, what's it called again? Your mustard and barbecue sauce mixed together. Because mustard and barbecue sauce is disgusting. And you're just mustard, because I'm pretty sure no one likes mustard. Everyone loves barbecue sauce. Yay! If you guys want me to keep doing this Australian accent or British, like, it doesn't really matter, but you guys, whoa! That looked more wrong than I thought it would. Jeez, man, why did Fortnite get so weird and bad for kids? Kids shouldn't be playing this. Parents, watch out.
As promised, the general manager of the Dodgers, Farhan Zaid, joins us here in the booth, and I would ask you how your All-Star break was, but I think I know the answer. I think it was a pretty good
Shoots!
No!
My wife wasn't too happy that I spent the
Holy moly, chicken ravioli. There's like 15 people going tilted. No, the majority, everyone's going to tilted, so I'm going to go to tilted. If you don't mind me, game. I'm going to hack, to be honest.
I think around mid-June was when
I don't
they
care.
decided to start stepping up the conversation.
I'm not a good player, so I'm going to hack into your software and give me 1,000 heavy shotguns.
Things just went from there.
I can do that. Yeah. Tech.
Right after the All-Star break, especially
Tech. Remember that K at the end. Tech. If you know what I mean, because like.
Exactly, and that, you know,
you gotta use that tech, man. Oh, was that an enemy?
To get Manny in the fold.
I don't know if that was my teammate because I keep getting mixed up. Like, I gave some random. I thought this guy was my teammate, so I gave him some minis, and I found out it was an enemy. And he just kept shooting at me. I was like, whoa! I thought Epic fixed friendly fire, but no, it turns out it was an enemy. So I was being friends with an enemy. It was an accident. So don't say I admire noobs, because it was a noob that killed me. Oh, there's a noob! Yeah! Get wrecked, son. Do you see these buildings? What?
You know, I agree. Like, he's determined to do whatever he can.
But them building skills. No, wait. I thought that was a teammate.
You know, just hitting a routine fly out or striking out. I like it too.
It's the first out here in the third, back to the top of the order.
Save me, bruv. Bruv, save me. Please, I don't want to die. Dang it, I'm gonna die.
What's the process like to arrive at
Save me. I'm doing right.
Yeah, it's tough.
No. Oh, I thought he said no on purpose. Dang, I was gonna die right there.
It's got to, and it's gonna hurt.
Don't place a campfire. Noob, I hate you. You're the worst ever. Oh my god, you're doo-doo. I'm gonna die because of noob. Oh my god, thank god. Stop it. Stop it, I hate you. I hate. Oh my god. I swear, man. All these guys are trolling. Oh my god, man. I hate trollers so bad. Dude, that scared me. I thought they were gonna kill me. Jeez, trollers be doo-doo though.
Yeah, no, it's surreal and it's
If
exciting.
anyone feels me, leave a like and comment on this live stream.
But, you know, today, seeing him in that Dodger uniform feels like, I'm sure what the fan experience is like.
Let's comment, teammates are doo-doo.
Press conference.
Let's make that the tag. Let's make that a hashtag thing. Those building skills though, you can't lie about them being building skills, bro. Those were intense. No one could have survived that. Those were intense. LMG mine, thank you. Thanks for LMG, bro. You're really awesome, man. Ooh, cat. No! No! Oh, thanks, bro. You really bring out everything in me, bro. Thank you. Sorry for the horrible editing, mate. I'm just really lacking entertainment. I keep thinking I'm in Save the World, to be honest.
Lie in front of the tracks before we got another hitter. He's going to have a tough enough time making the lineup up out with all the guys we have now, the guys that deserve to be playing.
See that fast reaction, boy? I'm fast. I'm fast lightning. You can't troll me.
There's always a bullpen arm, maybe with some experience that could add to the mix path.
Cannot troll me. It doesn't look like I'm a hacker if I do this.
And how about the trickle down of Machado as far as the lineup at this point? You mentioned Dave Roberts has still trying to keep everybody happy, get everybody in there. As Machado takes a 4-pitch walk, what does it look like in the short term for the lineup?
Yeah, you know, one of the things that we try to do
there we go. Pretty sure I was pointing out everyone here was a hacker. That was only 10 bullets. What do you mean?
Keep everyone fresh over the grind of the season, and you know, you have 9 guys that deserve to be in the lineup every day that you feel good about. I mean, in a sense, it just gives you a rotation, you know, to allow you to do that. And you know, I imagine
Mass to survive.
In a stretch like we are now with 17
That's
games
why
in
I take
17
breaks
days,
to find
where
this
everybody can get a day off or two, and it still feel like a lot of guys are getting everyday at bats.
And you've been around this game for a while. I don't think there's any manager who complains that we have too many guys that
Don't cry. Yo no sé mañana. Yo no sé mañana.
Nameless, but you know, kind of brought up a situation like this where he's having jump guys. And, we said, hey, this is a good problem to have. He's like, yeah, but it is a problem.
Back up comes up with the bases loaded. Muncy before that first pitching is now aboard, was a guy that you had in Oakland. How gratifying has it been to see him turn into the player that
That's
he's
all I
turned
really
into?
know, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, Max has done an incredible job of coming
Thanks
over
for
here
looting
and
my
building,
stuff,
a
bro.
really impressive resume with what he's done. And, for us, it was just a nice flyer on a guy who had, some.
Wait, what?
That one didn't touch the
I
bat.
got totally
So Chris
confused
Taylor's
by
gonna
that.
come in to score. One that gets by Manny Pena. And the Dodgers on the board here in the third.
A guy, Max, who had, really good college pedigree and played well in the lower minors, and then, got a little caught up in the up and down game in, 2015 and 16 Oakland. So, I give him all the
grenades.
credit, and every time
Grenades are like
people
my
try
favorite.
to give us credit for identifying him, I say, if we were that smart, we would put him on the opening day roster, but for some reason,
I need the
spent 3
silence
weeks in
pistol
AAA when he
legendary,
could have been
please.
helping us. So, all credit to him
And
and
assault
our
rifle.
player development and coaching staff has done
Light
a
would
great
be
job.
okay.
Did you have any sense that he was making some of
Blue
the
pump,
subtle changes
obviously.
that he
Heavy
was
would be
making
the best.
between the time that he was released by Oakland and the time that you made the call to bring him to the Dodgers?
You know what? As far as that goes, I think he's more flyer. Knowing Max a little bit like I did, I knew he was a
Shoot, they're
smart
coming for
baseball
us.
player and a guy who knew the strike zone really well and had a history of.
Yo, someone help this man.
You thought those ingredients would come together, and I really think they did last year. Like, it's such a good season, and the reports were so positive.
No!
At the end of last season, I did think that he could be a contributor.
We'll save you, brother.
Did I think he'd be hitting 17 homers in a
Shoot!
home run
Flint
derby
Steele's
first
help!
round going up against those other guys? I don't think anybody
Shoot!
did, but he really took a step forward last night.
You did, you're right. I knew that.
Brother.
Takes one back to the mound, and Tyler's going to go to first.
Yeet! 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 This is for killing my brother, brother.
It's a golden opportunity to experience a rare form of craftsmanship.
Shoot, there's someone over here, people. Dang it. I just outbuilded myself.
The order blanks. Yes, I need this night. Already contacted.
Brother, what are you doing?
Gear. Okay.
Now anyone can trust you with the mystery.
Shoot! What the heck?
Nice trees.
Brother! Brother, no! Don't risk your life for me, brother. Come on. It doesn't matter about me, brother. No! Brother, now they know where you're at.
See? Oh, dude, are you friends with the real
Brother, no, someone's gonna steal your loot, brother.
Maybe time for a switch.
Okay, brother, I love you.
Just like that.
Shoot, brother! Brother!
Rival at super fast nationwide network and get 3 lines for $100 a month. These are the lit gigs and 20 gigs of mobile hotspot on each line. Plus, get up to 3 free phones.
Much better.
There it is. Boost makes it easy to switch. Switching makes it easy.
Dang it, what the heck?
This just in, Spy has 5 calories and no artificial
Dang
sweeteners.
it, he had trash
And
pistols.
This just in keeps putting blueberries inside of raspberries. Raspberry. What? 5 calories, no artificial sweeteners.
1,500.
Running a business means
Ooh,
I can't
when I
waste
hit
time,
that level
especially
29, boy.
I used to pore over resumes, but now I post my jobs on Indeed. Their screener questions help me get to my short list. People with the qualifications I need, like 5
Fall
years
to
experience.
join party.
All saving me time that I get to put back into running my business.
Let's do some squads, mate.
At Miller Park.
Learn how screener questions can save you time when you post your job on Indeed.
I will surely do eliminate opponents. Easy peasy.
Is experiencing. Seeing is discovering.
Okay, I'm gonna end the stream here.
Is a gift. Take care of it by visiting.
Whoa.
Buy one today at Think About Your Eyes.
Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. If you did, like, subscribe, and see you guys next time. Goodbye.